Hello and welcome to Easy Odds. Now, bit of an out there video today. Who likes Eurovision? Ross loves it.
I absolutely love
Ross
it. I went last year.
Ross actually went to Eurovision. He doesn't just love it. He was watching it live. Didn't you see? Who did you see? Justin
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake was there.
But he wasn't the best one, obviously.
No, obviously the best one was Macedonia. Bosnia. What a time to be alive, eh? So what's going to happen is Ross is going to go through a couple of selections that he likes for each kind of just interesting betting markets that he's found. A couple of selections maybe. Outright winner. Is there going to be 0 points? I mean, Britain are going to get 0 points, aren't they?
Well, I'll be talking about that later.
Yeah, and also we're going to go through some of the actual videos for the songs, which are obviously going to be absolutely terrible, and I'm going to watch them, and you'll be able to see the video as well, and I'll react to them, which is probably going to be me thinking they're absolutely awful. So let's get on with it.
So yeah, we're going to start with an outright winner tip.
Okay, start us off.
This year there's an absolute favourite. I tipped it at 5-4. It's now shortened into 4-5. Odds-on favourite in a 42 field. Odds-on favourite in a 42 field.
That's ridiculous.
Is mental. But it's because Italy are absolutely dominant at the moment. And a guy named Francesco Gabbani has a song so catchy.
He sounds like an Italian centre-back.
He does sound like an Italian centre-back. But his song is so catchy, with a video so oddball, that the YouTube clip has already got 50 million hits.
Oh, wow.
50 million hits.
Sigh.
Occidentali's Karma. I probably said
That's
that wrong.
Gangnam Style numbers.
It's a protest song of sorts as well, which is very much like Eurovision, even though it's a lot of camp fun. There's a lot of seriousness to it. There's also, obviously, at the moment, it's celebrate diversity is its tagline. But it's got a melody so contagious, and that it's got such a wide reach, and it's got the gimmick of a dancing ape in the video, that you can understand why it's favourite to win. Gimmicks are so important in this competition. You had Lordi,
rock and roll angels, swing that hard, rock, hallelujah.
who were in there.
I remember them, the Monsters.
The kind of Slipknot style Finnish rock band.
Yeah.
You had Conchita Wurst, who was the bearded lady, and now you've got the dancing ape of Italy, and it's really important in this because it's memorable, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, you could got I've got best price 5-4 had you followed my written tips, but on this video, as of now, it's 4-5. So shall we have a look at the video?
Yeah, let's quickly look at the video, shall we?
Occidentali's Karma by Francesco Gabbani.
Let's have a look. So hopefully you can see this now as well. He's kind of... Okay, yeah, here's the dancing ape. He's doing some sort of martial arts. Don't have a clue what's going on. Why is it like Japanese style when it's from Italy? Why is there a monkey? More importantly, why is there a dancing monkey? Oh my god.
Catchy, right?
Namaste. Oh Jesus. Okay, that's the favourite. So they get progressively worse.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But you've got to see the dance first, Jake. Come on, do the dance.
I don't know the dance.
It's easy, it's fine. Everyone will be doing it on
That's
Saturday.
the duck.
Everyone will be doing it.
Kind of like Thriller, but terrible.
So your thoughts on the favourite, Jake?
I mean, if it gets worse from there, I'm pretty scared.
Okay, so that's our first tip. Outright winner, Italy. Best price 4-5.
Okay.
Next tip I've got is in the null points market, which of course is a famous phrase in Eurovision, no point, 0 points. But I do think no at 1.08, which is now 1.03 is the way to go. There's a new way of voting now, Jake. There's not just televoting, there's an expert panel and televoting, so each country gets 2 separate points.
Oh.
So, which means that 0 points at this point now is very, very unlikely.
Unless Gemini, video will come on screen now of Gemini. They were good, weren't they?
Bye bye, baby, lie to me, baby, must have been crazy, baby, bye bye, cry, cry, baby, lie to me, baby, survive without you, baby, baby, bye, bye.
apparently it was sound issues as to why they were so bad, not the fact that they were just terrible.
Well, they didn't mime it. They didn't just play the song in the background while they mimed it.
So this new point system was only introduced last year in Stockholm for the first time, and no country received the dreaded 0 point. And this year I think it's going to be exactly the same. Even the United Kingdom, who have quit the EU, we've gone ahead with Brexit, and that means that we're not going to get many votes from the Europeans, of course. We, of course, will get some points from our locals, Ireland. We always complain about the fact that the Eastern Bloc only vote for the Eastern Bloc, the Scandinavians only vote for the Scandinavians, and we moan about that, but we do exactly the same. We vote for Ireland, Ireland votes for us.
Okay.
So do you want to have a quick look at the UK's entry?
Okay, yeah, let's look at the UK's likely 0 points entry.
It's available at 66 to 1 at the moment, if you fancy...
Well, then they'll win.
Yep.
Okay.
If you fancy the United Kingdom to win, and the reason why is because we've gone with a very dull song, Jake.
We always do. What I liked it when we had Engelbert Humperdinck. Wasn't he? Didn't he do it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
But even that was a serious song. We always go for a serious ballad, and it never.
What we need is a dancing monkey or a bearded lady.
Exactly. We need a gimmick.
She looked like Russell Brand. Just get Russell
Here we
Brand
go.
to do it.
Reaction, please, Jake.
Sounds like an X Factor winner's song.
She is off the X Factor.
Is she?
She is off the X Factor.
Okay. I'm really bored already.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. We need a gimmick. We need something to be happening other than a wind machine.
What are they doing? That's like they just can't be bothered anymore. They're just like, okay, we'll just put a girl in there singing nothing.
So at 66 to 1, would you go with that?
Absolutely not. I'd lay it. 66 to 1.
So yeah, for that one there, 0 point won't happen.
Yeah.
1.03.
Okay. Top 10 finish tips. Who do you fancy for these babies?
Yeah, of course there's 42 entrants in total. That'll get whittled down to, I believe, 26 on the night in the semi-finals, which happen tonight and on Thursday. If you're watching in the UK, that's on BBC 4. I'm sure that you'll be tuning in, Jake. I think that this is a really good bet. It was 2.26.
Okay.
It's now 5 to 6. It's
Not bad.
shortened,
Not bad.
which is a good sign for me.
Yeah.
I'd say. It's by a performer called D High, and it's Azerbaijan to finish in the top 10. She's not your usual Eurovision performer. Her music has been described as experimental doom pop. Ooh, which sounds quite cool, doesn't it?
Sounds very cool.
Which cool doesn't normally translate to Eurovision.
No.
But she's more akin to the likes of the indie charts. Her song Skeletons, it's brooding, it bursts into life during the chorus, which is perfect for Eurovision.
Okay.
It fits the Eurovision pomp and circumstance, and if the stage show is on point as the track is, this will be a top 10 finish for sure, in my opinion.
Lovely.
Azerbaijan are 8 favourites in this market for a top 10 finish, and should be backed in your Eurovision betting portfolio.
Okay, right, let's watch
So
the
we
video
hear
for
some
that.
experimental...
Indeed I do!
The usual model.
Right, we've started.
Tell me what's happening.
She looks pretty trendy. Yeah,
Sounds like a Radio 1 song.
really, yeah, I can hear this on Radio 1. This probably is my favourite one so far, actually. Walking down the road, pretty deep.
Drum loop.
Lovely drum loop. Oh, she's looking at her own bones. She's in a very, very, very spooky forest.
If they have a stage show of some kind of forest,
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
like,
I think they probably will.
some like ice smoke. D-Harsh, top 10 finish, I'm telling you.
D-Harsh, good
5
name.
to 6.
Okay. Spooky.
And Jake agrees because it's spooky and trendy.
She's seriously trendy, I tell you.
So then we move on to the semi-final tips.
Yeah.
There's one tonight, which I'm looking forward to, at 8 o'clock, BBC 4. And I tipped this at 1.09, which is a short price. And it has absolutely plummeted to the point now where I probably wouldn't put it on. But I did it as a written tip, and I'm sticking with it because I've got it at 1.09 with Betfair. And it's Sweden to qualify in semi-final 1. Year in, year out, Sweden have excellent entries into the song contest, and the Eurovision odds in the semi-final market shows that their likelihood to reach the grand final is implausibly yes. Definitely. Of course, they've had some rich history with the likes of ABBA, who ABBA and Eurovision go hand in hand. Yes, it's a short price, but Robin Bankston has a song here that ticks all the boxes with I Can't Go On. Incredible pop beat, tick. Good looking singer, tick. Great dance choreography, tick. Great stage show, tick. Absolute certainty to qualify into the grand final, and it'll be a travesty if he doesn't, Jake. And do you want to see why?
You have me a good looking singer.
He's a very good looking singer. You ready?
Come on, the boy. Oh, right, it's a live performance.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. He is good looking.
Look at the dance.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Sweden know what they're doing.
The Sweden love a dance. It's like that. What was that video? OK Go.
Yeah, a little bit like yeah. Look at how
Oh, here
camera
we
it
go.
is.
Look at that. Look at that blazers. They got the blazers on. They got the white trainers. Look at this.
It's inconceivably good, isn't it?
It's inconceivably camp. Oh man, that bit. Jeez. Okay, interesting. I like it. Definitely see this in video one. Come on!
Excellent, right?
Yeah, very good.
Ticks all the boxes, as I said.
1 to 30 is a bargain.
Once there's a bargain, and then we move on to Thursday, semi-final 2. Semi-final 2 is not quite as good as semi-final 1. I think there's a lot of very good entries in semi-final 1.
Okay.
Semi-final 2.
Does it? How do they work out the semi-final group?
It's a draw. It's a draw similar
Okay.
to the UEFA Champions League final, where it's all with the balls and it takes like 2 hours. It's
One,
like that, but
one
really
of many similarities to the UEFA Champions
Exactly.
League final.
So my tip here is the biggest price. It's a bit of an outsider actually.
Okay.
Tipped at 1.96. Now available at 7 to 5, and it's a big camp club classic, Jake. This is exactly what Eurovision
Like
is made
Sweden.
for. Absolutely. Well, it's even more of a club classic than Sweden. I would say Sweden's entry is a bit more of a pop song.
Okay.
This is a big club song.
Nice.
This is what I like.
Ibiza 2K.
Exactly.
2K17.
Macedonia have a track from Jana Bacheska, Dance Alone it's called, and it will make you dance alone, Jake, later. Imagine a Kylie Minogue disco era track, but with a modern twist.
Oh.
I absolutely love this track, and I think that Eurovision odds of 1.96 is tipped now 7 to 5. Macedonia to qualify are worthy of taking it in the semi-final 2 market, so that's my biggest price, and I think it's worthy of taking on because it's such a banger of a song.
Okay.
You ready to hear it?
Yes, I am. Right, old lady looking at the distance. And there's a lot of kids dancing a club classic, baby. She's not dancing alone. Live. Absolute live song. Why? Obviously Dance Alone, if you're going to make a song called Dance Alone. They've really missed the trick there. I'm not sure they're going to qualify with that mistake. But yes, it's got a nice catchy chorus, hasn't it?
I feel like if you were going to the show live, which I'm jealous of everyone who is, you can have a great time for this song.
Oh yeah, I can imagine it'd be absolute carnage at the Eurovision arena.
So yeah,
Oh.
it's just a bit of a club banger.
What's going on here?
I'm not entirely sure what the video purpose is.
she's
I think it's an old lady who puts
she-
VR on
And
and
then
she becomes young again.
She imagines
like,
being young, she's got
yeah,
VR.
Yeah.
Good selling for VR as well.
And if they use VR in the
oh, they just,
in the actual
imagine if they
stage
gave
performance,
everyone in the audience VR.
that would be incredible, wouldn't it?
That'd be expensive, but good.
So yeah, Macedonia 7 to 5 to qualify with
Okay.
their club house song.
Lovely. Right, so that's the final tip.
Yep.
That's that done. All done. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 selections, or 5 kind of picks that are interesting betting markets that we've been looking at.
Yep.
We've watched the videos, they're all great.
Who was your favourite?
I think my favourite was Dihaj.
Dihaj.
And I
knew
also
it.
quite like Macedonia's
Yeah.
VR experience.
But in terms of campness, you can't beat Sweden, right?
Definitely not. Absolutely not. That blazer flip.
With the hip thrust.
Yeah. Remember, if you want a account with Bet Victor, they're currently doing a promotion. Bet £10, get £40 for free.
Yeah.
Remember,
So if you're new to betting and you fancy a bet on the
Exactly, yeah.
on the Eurovision Song Contest, open an account with
Victor.
with Bet Victor. We'll put a link below this video and a little click above Jake's head
Yep.
somewhere, and make sure that you sign up with them.
Mm-hmm.
Bet on the Eurovision with £10, and they'll give you £40 to bet with. Absolutely brilliant.
yeah, remember subscribe, comment on the video, tell us what you think. Are you going to watch the Eurovision Song Contest? I don't know, maybe you're not. But Thanks very much for watching. I've been Jake Johns. This is Ross Casey.
Bye.
Bye.